Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be diving into the most hype, most luxurious and honestly most controversial perfume releases of the first quarter of the year 2025. These are the scents that people cannot stop talking about, especially on social media. We have sweet bombs, we have minimalist stunners all across the range. I've tested them, I've worn them, oversprayed a bit, and some of them I side-eyed, to be honest. And now I'm going to give you the real tea. Let's get into it. This part one, we are going to be getting into fruit-forward fragrances. Fruity scents are going to be one of the big trends of 2025, especially peach, which was a common theme that I noticed when testing out all the new releases that have been released in the first quarter of 2025. So let's get straight into it. First release that we all saw was Peche Mirage by Guerlain. It was juicy, it was fruity, but to me, it kind of smelled like a body shower, it kind of smelled like a shower gel, like a peach shampoo. It didn't really give me a fragrance kind of vibe. It gave me more of a body mist. I didn't think it had that longevity or projection that is normally associated with Guerlain and its fragrances. This to me, unfortunately, was a pass. It may be for some people. I love the notes that were on it, but it just wasn't giving in terms of performance and longevity. Now, moving on next is a brand that I am completely falling in love with, and I believe that for the next few years, everybody should have their eye out for, and that is by Ormond Jane. So the perfume by Ormond Jane that I am obsessed with that was released earlier this year was Montabaco Rio. So this is a fruity bomb, tropical bomb. You've got your raspberry, you've got your mango, you've got your coconut, all of the yummy fruits. To me, this smelled like a nice cocktail, like a mocktail that you will have on the beach. It literally is a manifestation of its name. A nice cocktail that you will have on the beach in Rio. That's literally what it smells like. This one honestly surprised me. It has all the richness of an oud fragrance, but no oud at all. It opens with a mango and raspberry jammy consistency and dries down to this sweet, slightly woody kind of hug. It's sexy, tropical, and a little decadent. I think if you like fruity scents, but you want something that's a bit more elegant, elevated, not necessarily juvenile, then I would recommend this one. Next one I absolutely fell in love with is actually number one in my list of releases of Q1 2025 is Pavlova. So Pavlova by Nikolai. This is a brand that has been on my radar recently, but I don't see many people talking about it, especially on social media. If you didn't know about Nikolai, Nikolai is actually the granddaughter of Guerlain, but she went on to make her own fragrance brand. She really knows what she's doing, and this Pavlova was a literal, like, it smells like, pineapple soda. Like, I would say, like, there's a drink that used to be here in the UK called Lil. It was discontinued. It literally smells like that. It smells exactly like that. It's very fizzy. It's very tropical, juicy. It smells like something you can eat. This is like a true elegant gourmand. Honestly, it's very playful. And if you want something that's fun and flirty and a bit girly, maybe something even slightly juvenile, then I would definitely recommend this scent. This scent is my next summer purchase. I actually wanted to purchase Tilia when I went to smell all of these scents. But when I smelled this, Tilia has been pushed back. I think this takes the place of Tilia. So when I do purchase it, I'll be doing an unboxing on the channel because I am absolutely obsessed with it. Next fragrance is Miami Shake by Juliette Has a Gun. Honestly, the way I would describe this is if peach iced tea had a designer moment. It's super fruity, very summer forward, but can get a little bit syrupy if you overdo it. So it can be a bit cloying I noticed it off of the first spray. That's the issue. It was cloying within like the first 3 minutes of me spraying it. So I wouldn't really spray in an environment that is typically extremely hot or very humid. It can become a bit sickly. I think this will be a hit at, like festivals, poolside brunches, or just a day out with a girl on the beach, but the weather is not too hot. I'm talking about mild kind of weather between like 20 degrees to 25. Anything upwards is just gonna be a bit irritating to you and the people around you. Next fruity scent that I wanted to talk about is Flora Nebulae. So Flora Nebulae is a release by The Harmonist, their newest release, and it's another juicy one. I would really say think like soft peaches with a breezy vibe. It's clean, it's feminine, it's gentle. You can actually wear this every day. If you want an everyday fruity scent that you want to spice up your summer days with, maybe when you're going to work during the summer or out and about running errands, I would definitely recommend Flora Nebulae. And honestly, something that I haven't mentioned, the bottle for this is absolutely stunning. It has a nice kind of ombre, light orange into dark orange. It's very much a true manifestation of the kind of notes that I found in this perfume. All right, next section we are going to be talking about deep and incensey perfumes. I know especially my guys will like this one, so stay tuned. Next scent we are going to be talking about is its older, more mature brother, which is Purpose 50. So this is the same scent, but it has 50% perfume oil in it. So the intensity is off the charts. This one turns up the volume. It's heavier on the incense and it's weirdly addictive with a fatty soapy note. So that soapiness that I mentioned with Purpose, the original, it's now been turned up a couple of notches in the Purpose 50. It smells almost ceremonial. If Purpose was a whisper, then Purpose 50 is the chant. It is very heavy, it's very dominant. It announces your presence before you arrive in the room. If you have been intimidated by some of the other Amouage fragrances, the men's one, then I will definitely implore you to try Purpose 50 because I think it's something that maybe men who will shy away from heavy scents, I think that they will like this because it still has that fatty soapy element that can be used in places where you just want something clean. So the next one is a bit controversial. And what makes this one controversial is because when they were designing this fragrance, they did not announce any of the notes apart from one. So we only know one note, and that is saffron. So the perfume I'm going to be speaking about next is Saffron Secret by Maison Crivelli, which was released, I believe, a couple of weeks ago. The name says it all, to be honest. It's all saffron. It's big, bold saffron. The rest kind of mysterious, to be honest. It's up to your interpretation, but it draws you in with that spicy, exotic edge. And the thing is, there's a lot of people are likening it to Baccarat Rouge or the Extrait. I don't really, I kind of see what they're saying, but I don't think it's that similar. I think maybe what people made people make the connection between the two is the common ingredient of saffron. But so many other scents have saffron. To me, this was just something that was, I've noticed a bit of citrus in it. Saffron and citrus is there's a combination that I've not really noticed, like seen being done before in the past. I've also noticed a bit of patchouli in there. The patchouli was just tied everything together if there is patchouli in it. If you want a bit of a conversation starter or something to keep your scent memory and your nose on top of its game, I would definitely recommend Saffron Secret because it's a bit fun to kind of guess what is in it. Actually, fun facts before I forget. The same perfumer that made this also made Ingredients 07 2012 by Maison Crivelli. And I think that one too, the notes No one knows about the notes for that. This is this perfumer's kind of shtick. I will be doing a video on that perfumer soon in the Nose Behind series, so stay tuned for that. Next perfume we're going to be speaking about is the latest release by Initio, which is Power Self. This is in the white bottles range. So the white bottles range, I noticed a lot of them are extras, and some of them are a bit more lighter than the purple bottle range and the black bottle range. So this is very rich, it's sweet, and it's very resinous. It's giving like the dry down of like you had just burnt some incense, low key. I I noticed a bit of fruit, but I didn't see any kind of fruit in the notes. So I don't know. But to me, it smells a bit like Ombre Nomad, I'll be honest. But there's no raspberry in it. So I think because of how similar it smells to Ombre Nomad, that's why I thought there was a fruit like raspberry, but there is none. I would say it's very powerful, and to be honest, it's a lovely one, but I don't think you're missing out, to be honest. I think it's a scent that so many other brands have done, have replicated. Next category of scents, we are going to be talking about the clean, airy, and wearable scents. Let's start off strong with the latest released by Creed, Eladaria. So if you want something that's like a barely there kind of fragrance that feels expensive, slightly champagne-y, then I would say Eladaria is for you. It's light lemongrassy with a slight whisper of rose, and it's great for layering. It's not loud, but it's classy. I would classify this as Creed's attempt at a skin scent. So, you know, your skin scents are your typical Blanche, Glossier You, Le Sel d'ici. These are all scents that are typically meant to smell like your skin, but better. Like you just came out the shower and you used a really nice lotion, or you use like a really nice shower gel. I would classify Eladaria as that. I don't think personally it's strong enough to be worn by itself. But if you want something very light to wear every day to like school, to work, to the office, and you don't want to be offensive to anybody and their nose, then I would definitely recommend Eladaria as your everyday scent by the House of Creed. And not only that, the bottle is super duper cute. Next scent I'm going to talk about is Kirky by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This could actually fall within two categories. It falls within clean and also falls within fruity. I think this is MFK's first attempt at a juvenile kind of fruity, playfully scent, and they scored with this one, I'll be honest. I don't know why there's so much hate against it online, but I think this was a great release. I think this one they just wanted it to add it to their collection as one of their standard kind of scents, not really like a trailblazer overpowering scent like Baccarat Rouge and Oud Satin Mood. This is like an everyday thing. And this is very musky, it's powdery, it's playful, and it smells very young, not immature. This is great if you want a perfume for like a younger person, like a teenager, as a gift. But it's great if you also are trying to break into the high-end fragrance kind of range and you are typically shying away from luxury perfumes and you have because you have a particular style like fruity scents. I would say this is the high-end version of this fruity kind of Victoria's Secret perfumes. Next section of perfumes we'll be talking about are the leather, gourmand, and spice. So we are talking about heavier scents here. Let's start off strong with Leather by Memory Paris. It was a strong leather period, just as it says in the name. No sugar coating, and it was very bold, almost low-key confrontational, but amazing when layered with something floral or sweet. On its own though, big boss energy, that's what I would say. It's very loud, it's very announcing, it says I am here. I personally think This is good if you want to layer a scent with something lighter, but make it loud, make it heavy, make it announcing. That's what I would describe leather as. A heavy layering to make something that's light, heavy. Scent we are going to be talking about is Abu Dhabi. Now this is this is in my top 5 of this list of perfumes I tried, and this is now my number 1 from Memo Paris. It's such a shame though, because I will have to wait until like close to the winter time to wear it, but I will be purchasing it then and I'll do an unboxing. This is just, oh, guys, when I tell you this smells like a dessert, like it smells like a date cake. So date cakes are common within Middle Eastern culture and Somali culture as well. This smells like a date cake. It's so yummy, it's so jammy, caramelly. Oh my god, they did their thing with this. It's very syrupy and it just reminds you of like a date cake or like a date pudding with a hint of cardamom. I had a dessert like that when I went to Oman. It was a date was it cheesecake? No, it was a cake and they put caramel sauce on it. This smells exactly like that. It's not cheaply sweet, it's elegant and it's sophisticated and it feels rich, like you're at a banquet. Literally, that's what I'll describe it as. Memo Paris really scored with this one. They, like, honestly, the hype that this fragrance is receiving online is honestly worth it because people are not lying when they're talking about this. Next scent I'll be talking about is Fortuitous Finley by Penhaligon's. It's a spicy, nutty kind of like gourmand. It's got pistachio and cardamom, and this is the main character in this scent. It's cozy, it's comforting, and it feels like a luxury cafe in winter. It's not very phenomenal. I've smelled something like that before, but I'm happy that Penhaligon's have jumped on the cardamom bandwagon. The cardamom and pistachio one, to be honest, because those are very popular now. So the next category are scents that are unexpected. Like I wasn't expecting them to smell like how they smell. The first scent I'm going to be speaking about is for the guys, and this is Risvelium by Auto Parisi, which was released recently. It's got pineapple, grapefruit, bergamot, but honestly, don't be fooled. This isn't a fruity spritz. This isn't a men's typical kind of fruity bomb. It dries down into a very grassy, earthy, almost herbal kind of vibe. A very unique take on a masculine citrus. Yes, it has pineapple and bergamot, but trust me, it does not smell like Aventus. It does not. I promise you, it's different. It smells like someone just bandazoot. They just puffed on some Zaza and they sprayed themselves with a citrus scent, but it's not as offensive as a Zaza smell. That's how I was to describe it. Honestly, it smells great. It's very grassy, very earthy, lemony, and it's got that herbal vibe. Honestly, this is a great, great scent. Next perfume is Spiky Muse by Ex Nihilo. Now this is a paradox. It's light and airy, like tea and steam, but somehow it still projects, which I found interesting. It's fairy dust with its presence. It's think of soft magic with a high performance. This one was very memorable. I still think about this. Like it's one of the scents that I sprayed that I just can't remember. Like you just don't forget it. I think Ex Nihilo did their one with this. I think it's a nice scent to layer as well with other things. I don't know if it's Ex Nihilo's attempt at this champagne kind of vibe that a lot of perfumes are doing now. But yeah. Next perfume is Portobello Road by Memo Paris. And this one was like a beautiful soft rose that doesn't feel like old school. Almost gourmand. A great intro to rose for people who think that they don't like it. because I know people can be a bit hesitant about rose because of what is typically associated with granny scents. But this is a great one, and honestly, I loved the art on the front of the bottle. Phenomenal, very colorful, very eye catching. I just love Memo Paris's bottles. So beautiful. Next one by my new favorite brand as well is Belle de Nuit by Ormond Jane. This deserves a moment of silence, because of how fucking great this perfume is. This one is like, how do I say it? It's like a spiritual experience. I couldn't stop smelling it. This is a Harvey Nichols exclusive, by the way. You cannot get it in Harrods or Selfridges. I think you can only get it on their website and in Harvey Nichols. Why did Ormond Jane save the best for Harvey Nichols? Because they really did that with this scent. It just smells 10 out of 10. It's just, you have to. I think I need a video dedicated to Ormond Jane and how great that brand is. That brand is so underrated. It's a crime. It's actually a crime. And also, I really liked the shade of pink that they used for the bottle for this, Belle de Nuit. It's the same shade of pink that they used for Montabaco Rio. I forgot to record this one, guys, but this new one by Guerlain is absolutely phenomenal. It's a cardamom spicy pistachio bomb. Like, I know cardamom is getting really popular with all the brands now, but this is just phenomenal. And I think what makes it extra special is they combined it with the smokiness of frankincense, which you can tell from the get-go from smelling this scent. Honestly, it smells like Delphinus had a baby with a cardamom. 2025 quarter one has come in very strong, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the year has to bring. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, I would say start with Eladaria for layering. And then if you want something a bit dramatic, a bit oof, then Power Self. If you want something fruity, fun, and fizzy, then maybe for vacation, for holiday, Pavlova. And if you want something for cozy date night, summer evenings, then I would recommend Amber Samra. That I would recommend that. I didn't speak about it during the list, but it's absolutely perfect. That scent is just phenomenal. So, which one are you dying to try? Did I completely miss your favorite? Drop your top picks below and let's compare notes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get the notifications. And I will be doing a quarter two breakdown in 4 months' time. So I believe that will be August or September. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bisous.